A political shocker overnight. Northeast Ohio Congressman Anthony Gonzalez announces he will not seek re-election next year. Gonzalez was one of 10 Republican members of Congress to vote to impeach former President Donald Trump earlier this year. It's a move that made him a target of the former president and brought an anticipated primary challenge from one of Trump's former aides. News 5's John Kosick spoke with Gonzalez this afternoon.
When someone runs for Congress, it's their name on the ballot, yes, but it's their entire family that lives with the results. Gonzalez tells me with two small children at home, it's time to focus on them.
If I'm somebody who believes as a conservative that the family is the most important thing in society, I have to put my own family first.
Congressman Anthony Gonzalez is at peace with his decision not to seek re-election. He was one of 10 Republicans to vote to impeach former President Trump for his role in the January 6th uprising, a vote he stands behind today.
From what we knew, he was taking meetings at that time about instituting martial law and trying to rerun the election under military order. That's the sort of thing that happens in third world countries. That's not the United States of America. And so at that point, I felt like I could no longer trust him to be the commander-in-chief.
Gonzalez talked about the toxic dynamics of the Republican Party as part of his decision not to run. He has been a constant target of the former president, who issued a statement expressing his joy at that decision. Gonzalez was also facing a primary challenge from former Trump aide Max Miller. Neither, he said, were factors in his decision.
President Trump has said that he is considering possibly running again. If he does, where do you stand?
I will never support him again. He's forfeited that ever since January 6th. It's, for me, that was a bright line in the sand. I'm very clear on where I stand, and I think that's the right place for the country to be. And should he run, I will oppose him.
You're only 37 as of tomorrow. What will it take, to maybe one day get you back in the arena?
It's probably going to take an act of God. But in all honesty, I mean, if I were to get back in it, my kids would have to be much older and, probably out of the house, and we'd have to be in a totally different place in our family life.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.